Alright guys, I'm finally making it now. The follow-up video to the AliExpress Motor Ave Belaire copy guitar. I assume if you're watching this video, you've seen the first one. You don't really have to see the first one to understand and to appreciate this video, but the first video kind of gets more into like the logistics of ordering, how long it takes to get to you, how it sounded out of the box, what, if anything, I had to put into it to make it sound and play great. You can go watch that if you want to know about all that. I wanted to make this video for a while now, but it always just seems so daunting because I am not good at putting my camera down and talking to it. I just feel weird. Like there's nobody there, but yet I feel like a bunch of eyes on me at the same time. And also, I'm not like a YouTuber or anything like that. I feel awkward. I feel weird if my like roommate's around. I don't know. It's embarrassing. I don't know why, but I do it because I did the first video because there was no videos, there was no information on these guitar, or on this particular guitar, because just like you probably did, and what led you to this video is you came across this online somewhere, probably window shopping with the real deal like I was, and then you saw this and you're like, how good could it possibly be? But luckily for you, you found me. Now, I'm not sure if I'm still the only one so far that's made a video on it. In a sense, I was kind of hoping like a more established, put-together person would make a video by now. I'm not sure if they have, but I did promise a few people I would make a follow-up video. So, here we are, follow-up video. I don't know, 3-4 years later, how do I actually... Do I like this guitar? Do I love it? Do I hate it? Is it so-so for me? I gotta be perfectly honest about this thing. I love it. I love this guitar. When I'm playing Queen songs, this is the only guitar I'm picking up to play. It's the only one that feels right. You can't play Queen song on a Les Paul. I mean, you can't. There's just something missing. And I know when you're playing a Queen song, there's just something missing. You could probably play like a Jazz Master if you're playing like Troy's part or something, but this, it kind of blows my mind. The feedback on this kind of blew my mind a little bit just because how positive it was. I wasn't expecting to get like 5,000 views. I wasn't expecting to get 75 subscribers out of it. But what blew my mind was like I get notifications when people leave comments on my videos, and I'm like, oh, they're about to tear my ass anew, and I click on it, and it was 9 out of 10 times it's positive. There you get the few, I call them the actually Ashleys. One guy, what did he call me? He was like, man, look at that Chinese piece of shit. Talking about the guitar. It's like, look at that tailpiece. Look how gross it looks, or something like that. I'm like, man, that's not the most elaborate tailpiece, but it does the trick just fine. I'm like, who is this guy? I went and clicked on his YouTube channel, and it leads me to a video. It's him on a podcast. It's got 10 views on it. And he's sitting at a desk, and he's got 3 real Motor Ave guitars hanging up on the wall. I'm like, oh, okay, I got you. We got a cool guy in the chat. It's always fun to punch down on people, but a lot of people can't. I can't even afford one. I mean, I could buy one, but I'd be completely broke. I have just finally saved up enough money just to buy one, just in my savings. There's just no way. And these guitars really come into clutch, especially if you're as obsessed with the band as I am. And I know you are because you're watching this video. Is it worth to get it? Yeah. Is it worth the pain in the ass to fix it up and pull it apart? It totally is. Because I promise you, This will be the only thing you play when you're playing. And it feels... So, in the first video, I think I mentioned how I wasn't sure if... Like, I liked it, but I wasn't in love with it yet. I said I didn't have enough time with it to build a relationship with it. And, yeah, over time, when I was first playing, even after I fixed it up, to me, I liked how it looked. It just... The way it felt while I was playing just felt gross. It was stiff. It was almost like the guitar itself didn't want to be there, and I was like almost considering like selling it, because I'm like, it just doesn't, you know. And I'm glad I kept with it, because I think I really broke it in, and it feels good, and it's you know, it's got a nice resonance to it. It just plays great. You'd think with a Chinese made guitar like the frets would be all sharp. Nope. I will say though, my high E string gets snagged on like the third fret or something like that, but I'm sure that's like an easy fix. But man, the binding is beautiful. I sure wish there was binding on the F-hole though. That's my only issue with it. I mean, it kind of looks like, you know, kind of looks like binding from that angle, but I'm really considering going to a luthier to bind it for me, you know, and I'm sure it won't be cheap. I'm not even sure if it's possible. But to me, the money it would cost to do that was worth it, because this sticks out like a sore thumb when I'm, you know, watching myself play or whatever. But yeah, it's a great guitar. If you're on the fence, get it, because it's only gonna get more expensive, I'm sure. Maybe even harder to obtain. I don't know. I wish I was gonna get a red one, and I wish I jumped on that one, because I wanted to have it in C sharp standard, and someone ended up buying it, and so there was you know, the red ones were out of stock for a while, and the new ones that came in, the red just looked worse somehow. It was like almost like an ugly maroon color. I'm not really rocking with it, but if I come across a decent looking one again, I'm definitely gonna get it. I mean that's all I can really say about this guitar. It's amazing. Stop being on the fence, just grab it. You're obsessed with, I'm obsessed with the band, you're obsessed with the band. This is gonna fill that Josh Homme hole, the shaped hole in your heart, I promise you. Yeah. Even though, you know, like I said, it's hard for me to just like turn on my camera and talk to it, but and I said I'm not a YouTuber or anything like that, but just because I love the band so much, I do have a couple other videos planned beyond like the covers and anything that has to do with this guitar. I want to do, you know, my top favorite Queen songs, my least favorite Queen songs, the songs that I feel are so underappreciated and overlooked even by the core fan group. Yeah, you know, in due time. Maybe I never will do it. It took me this long to make this video, but yeah, that's all I can really say about it. I'll do a little playthrough. Full disclosure, I actually haven't been playing this guitar recently or anytime lately, because I've phased out of my Queen's kick. You know, like when you're in the mood for Queens of the Stone Age, you listen to them all day, every day. And I kind of like tired myself out, so I haven't been playing the songs on the guitar. So I haven't been playing this. I'm more in a Radiohead, Deftones kick lately, but so I'm not really sharp on playing the Queen song. I'll do a little sound test or whatever. But, you know, don't roast me if the song's not perfect or it sounds the greatest. Because I know people, if I was just to talk about this guitar, someone's going to be like, you didn't even play it, even though I have bunches of videos of me playing it. But just a little extra at the end. Thanks for hearing me rant. And if you're subscribed, which cool, thank you very much. Yeah, keep your eye out, because I'll have some eclectic videos posted here and there. Thank you very much.